Hi everyone, welcome back to the Bake Along. I hope you're all well and staying safe. So this week I thought we'd do my ultimate brownie recipe. I'm known around house for being a bit of a brownie baker, and this recipe I'm about to show you is super versatile. You can do chopped nuts, you can do dried fruit, you can add all sorts, and it will just be super delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. So the ingredients you're going to need are 175 grams of butter, 75 grams of plain flour, 150 grams of dark chocolate, 40 grams of cocoa powder, 300 grams of caster sugar, but I've got golden caster sugar as it was hard to get some in the shops, 3 medium-sized eggs, and the pièce de résistance, some Lotus Biscoff spread, which is super great and makes it taste super caramelly. So we'll add that. So without further ado, let's get started. So what we need to do first is melt our butter and chocolate together. You can use a bain-marie, but I think it's a bit easier to just put it in the microwave. So we'll pop that all together and then just pop it in the microwave. So now we've got our chocolate out of the microwave, we're just going to put it to one side and let it cool. So now what we've got to do is we've got to add our 300 grams of caster sugar, or golden caster sugar in my case, into the KitchenAid. So now I've got to add my 3 eggs. So you just want to whisk this for 5 minutes until it's nice and moussey. Perfect, so this is the lovely moussey texture we're looking for. So now what we want to do is add our cooled dark chocolate mix into this. So we're gonna fold this in really slowly and gently, not to knock out any of the air. Ooh, a bit drippage. Just wanna fold this round, making sure we're keeping as much air in as possible. So you want to go round the outside and then cross through the middle. Now everything is all folded in together, what we want to do is sieve in our flour and cocoa powder. So 75 grams of plain flour going in. And now you want to sieve in the cocoa powder. So now I'm just going to fold this all together. Now with folding, I would say slow and steady definitely does win the race, because you don't want to knock out any of those precious air bubbles you've worked so hard when you're mixing your eggs and sugar to get. So I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. And then just give it one more fold round, and then we're good to pop it in the tin. Look at that, beautiful. So, what I'm going to do now is just add a couple of spoonfuls of our Biscoff spread. Some nice big dollops. And then I'm just going to mix them around with my spatula. Now we're just going to pop our brownie in the oven at 180 degrees for about 35 minutes. In it goes. That's it for this week's Bake Along. Thank you so much for watching. Using this brownie recipe as a base, this week I've made a fruit brownie, a s'mores brownie, and a lotus brownie. Feel free to make this recipe your own and just add all sorts of things. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and see you all soon.